Hey guys, it's Juliette from Kiwibox. I'm hanging out with Nirvana Savoury. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. Your single is called Chicken and Waffles.
That's right.
How did you come up with that?
Well, honestly, I can't take full credit for the actual name and title of the song. I actually work with some really incredible producers. They're called MIDI Mafia, and they're like huge. They've done like 21 Questions for 50 Cent. They did When I See You for Fantasia, and one half of them is very creative. His name is Bruce, and he actually kind of called me one day. He was like, Nerve. That's what they call me, Nerve. I got this concept, chicken and waffles, crazy combination, honey and mustard. I was like, let's do it. Let's hear it. And he played me the record, and I totally fell in love. Something different, and everyone can relate to a crazy combination. So that's how Chicken and Waffles came about.
And how many songs have you guys recorded together?
Altogether, oh my God, with MIDI Mafia, I've done over an album's worth of material. But for my actual album, they have about 5 songs on the record.
I assume the song is from your debut album.
Yes.
What's it called, and when can we expect it to come out?
We don't actually have a name for the album yet. It's kind of gone between different titles. It's a work in progress, but we're expecting it definitely first quarter of the new year. So sometime around February, March of 2009.
You're from Canada. So have you, or do you plan on recording with any Canadian artists or producers?
Absolutely. Special Girl's actually produced by a Canadian producer who has like 6 or 7 cuts on Cardinal's new album, which is really exciting. So he goes by the name Boy Wonder, which is really, really great. He's like totally like up and coming. So I'm actually really excited to collaborate with other Canadian producers and artists.
And your alter ego is Kitty Ming. What does that mean?
Okay, Kitty Ming is an animated version of myself. She is like the 15-year-old Nirvana. And all the little things, the dramas and the little cat fights and high school Nirvana, the way she was, that's who Kitty Ming is. She's like the funner side to me. Nirvana Savoury is a little bit more grown, but she's still fun. She's still very young. But Kitty Ming is like, she's a cartoon. She can do anything. And that's the beauty of Kitty Ming.
And tell us about your blog.
Oh my gosh. The blog, GetInsideMyHead.net, is basically a lifestyle blog surrounded by fashion, music, entertainment, and basically what it is I talk about things that are going on around me, whether it's the latest new look or it's another artist that's emerging, and I promote it, but I also kind of give my own 2 cents on it. So it's just something really fun, and it's a great way for the fans to also kind of understand who I am, and that's why it's GetInsideMyHead.net.
So you were hanging out with Sean Paul during New York Fashion Week. How do you know him?
I know Sean. I've actually known Sean for like 4 or 5 years. I've known him since about 2004. And he's a reggae artist. And before he actually became international, he did a lot of really big records that were huge in Canada. And how we actually met was years ago on his Get Busy set. I was casted as, one of the dancers in the video. And that's actually how I met them, and I'm actually really close with his whole camp, like his management and whatnot. So whenever they come to New York, we kind of just hang out and we get into a little bit of trouble, I guess.
How was the Get Busy as a dancer?
Get Busy was actually really cool. I was actually very sick that day, so I didn't get a chance to do too much, but the video itself was full of energy, as you can tell, and just imagine seeing what they did in the video. Imagine that times 10. That's what it was like being on that set, because everything was live and everybody was feeding off of each other's energy. It was a great day, and shout out to Sean Paul. He has a new album coming out in the new year, so I'll be really, really excited to see what he comes out with.
You said that Faith Evans really influences you.
Yes.
Who else do you consider to be influential?
Oh my gosh. Okay, you ready? Clear my throat for this one. I'm an 80s baby, so I grew up listening to like Paula Abdul. And for those who don't know, Paula Abdul once upon a time had a career before American Idol. And she had this song called Opposites Attract, which was like one of my favorite records back in the 80s. Paula Abdul, the Pointer Sisters, if you're familiar with Beverly Hills Cop, then you'll be familiar with like Neutron Dance, and I'm so excited. They're full of energy. They're this great group. And now I'm listening to this artist from the UK. He's actually originally from Australia. He's like, what the hell is his name? Okay, he's like phenomenal. He's funky, he's fun. He's like Robin Thicke on crack, and his name is Sam Sparro. And he's so amazing. He has a single called Black and Gold, and his album from beginning to end is phenomenal, and I can't wait for him to North America. Hey, what's up, Kiwibox.com. This is your favorite girl, Nirvana Savoury, and you can check me out at myspace.com/Nirvana.